So one thing I've wanted to do for a while now is to focus on indie games that are coming out. Obviously, I will start with Portugal. So I've asked around on the interwebs which games are being made, and by interwebs I meant ChatGPT, which games are actually being made in Portugal, which, let's be honest, not that many, but I still found interesting looking games that are being made by indie devs. I tried to completely steer off of AAA games. The point I want to come across is I want to help out as much as I can. And I will not do it just for Portugal, by the way. I'm thinking of other countries to focus on in the future. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. And if I did forget any game that is coming out made in Portugal, let me know in the comments, because it was very difficult to find, because some companies don't actually mention that they are Portuguese based or they are Portuguese developers. Some of them are easy to spot because they have Portuguese names, but it's also very difficult to understand, to know and to be 100% sure. So the first one is actually very strange. I do love chess, honestly. I play chess too much. I'm not very good, but I play it too much. I actually had to stop myself from doing that. It's basically a puzzle game that uses the chess pieces, but in a completely different way. So I just found it really interesting. I will check it out. I probably will not play it on the channel. It looks interesting, is what I will say. And it's interesting to see that the main character is a rook, because usually they are overlooked. I would assume the main character should always be the bishop, especially with all the memes. But wow, this may have actually a deeper meaning. I'm not sure if I will play this on the channel, now that I think of it. Maybe. So the developer is Fragile Sharp Studio. So Fragile Sharp Studio is a creative duo based in Portugal that blends technical expertise with artistic flair. Interesting. So it's a two people company based in Porto. Interesting. Okay, so this one is more my alley in terms of art style, because it's pixel art, so I really enjoy it. But the gameplay, I mean, look at this, it looks amazing. I really love this art style. So this one is made by Diana Games. It's a very clear Portuguese name. Well, I guess Diana can be anything really, but we do have a lot of Dianas, so I feel very confident in saying Diana Games is Portuguese. It's like saying Joanna Games. We have so many Joannas. But it's a runner style game. Not my alley, to be honest, but the art style makes it that I will probably try it anyway. I will assume the story is also very focused on story. Let me see. So where you control two characters at once, rewinding time and jumping through portals. Embark on a frantic adventure to save humanity in a world where AI surpasses human control. So very, very up to date. Upgrade your characters, break records, and rewrite history before it's too late. So yeah, it's very story focused, so I will probably play it, because story is very important to me. To me, it's usually story first, art style, and then gameplay. I know usually people go for gameplay first. It's very, I mean, visual novels can be very good to me as well, depending if the story is amazing. So just because the gameplay of a visual novel sucks, let's be honest, it's a visual novel, I can still find it very interesting. Some games rely, it's a trinity. You need the tree. You need a tree. Because I was thinking about Super Meat Boy now, and without the gameplay, that game would not exist. It has an amazing art style, but it would not exist without the amazing gameplay. So ignore what I said. It's a trinity. You need the tree, and if the tree don't align, at least two of the points need to be very strong to compensate one of the shit ones. So I may try this. It's good. Let me just double check if it's Portuguese. Imagine if it wasn't. It is Portuguese. But again, do let me know in the comments if there are other examples of Portuguese games, because it is very difficult to find companies that strictly mention that they are Portuguese. So another one here is quite clearly Portuguese name, so it's very, very obvious. So it was very easy for me to understand that this is a Portuguese company. So Felipe Rodrigues, obviously Portuguese name. Okay, this one, the art style is very unique. I've never seen something like this. Obviously not this, wait. So basically this is a neo-noir psychological thriller. Looks really, really strange in a good way. I like it. Ooh. Okay, so it will be a creepy... Yeah, it's a thriller. It makes perfect sense. Okay. Oh, God. So... I will actually wish this... Oh, there is a demo. I may play the demo, actually. Because this sounds like it's something fun to play on the channel. This may be the dude. It's Portuguese accent. Yeah. It's exactly what I would expect the Portuguese accent to be. Yeah, okay. So, amazing. So, well done, Felipe Rodrigues. I will wait for the game. I may play the demo as well. I don't know if it's something that will be fun for the channel, but I would try. I think it will be good. So, this one, Fun Punch Games. This one was a little bit itchy to me because I'm not sure if it is Portuguese or not. Let's see. Fun Punch Games. It is. It is. Studio from sunny Lisbon, Portugal, founded by Tiago Franco and Felipe Caseirito. Okay. This one actually looks very, very... It looks like something that EA would do. I'm not sure if that's an insult. I hope that's not an insult. What I mean is, it doesn't look indie. The art style looks very polished. It looks very, very good. Not my type of game, to be honest. It is a roguelike, but it's an FPS. I don't really like... I'm not into FPSs, but this looks good. I will probably not play it, to be honest. But well done, honestly. It looks really, really polished. Hell Maiden by Astral Shift. Let me just double check if this is Portuguese as well. It is. It's an independent video game software development company based in Portugal. Perfect. So I think this is like Vampire Survivors. Is it? Roguelite bullet hell. So I assume yes. It does have little cards, so not exactly like Vampire Survivors, but similar, I assume. Yeah, it's very similar. So definitely something I would try. I love Vampire Survivors. I am completely addicted to it. So I will definitely try this, for sure. And of course, it's called Hell Maiden. Of course I would try it. Of course I would try it. Perfect. Folly of the Wizards. Upfox Labs. Comedic 2D roguelike action game. It looks very polished as well. It does look like an in-game, like it's not like the other one. But... Demonic Invasion. You have my attention. I really... This is why I love indie games, honestly, because it brings out the creativity, the individual creativity. What happens usually with AAA games is there's someone who has an idea, and that idea ends up being spread about to 50 people, and then it ends up not being the final result. The original idea ends up not being the final result because it's melded with 50 other people, and it's never that original thing. Because while with this, if it's a company of two or three people, sometimes even one, it's that person's idea and that's it. And it's always so unique. It's always so there. It's always theirs. This is why Ghibli movies are so successful and so beautiful, is because Miyazaki has an idea and he puts it in practice. That he has his idea and that's it. No one fucks it up. While if you compare it with Disney movies nowadays, maybe someone has an idea, which is usually, unfortunately, someone 60 years ago, and then a group of 20 people get together and think, okay, how do we transform this idea into something profitable? And it just ends up destroying it, right? So the original idea is never there. It's never the pure creativity. It's just whatever makes it easier to profit. While this is raw, right? It's never about the profit, I believe. Of course, it's always has an impact. Of course, it always has an impact, but it's never the core ideal. Our style looks amazing. But now this one. So this one doesn't have a video, but this one is the one I want to try the most, because this looks like Space Quest and King's Quest from a long time ago. I've already played a couple of games from this company on the channel, so I played For the Warp and I played Lakeside. They were very good. The art style is chef's kiss. It's amazing. It's amazing. I absolutely love this company's idea of art style, and the fact that I could maybe experience a newer version of a spiritual successor to Space Quest, that would be amazing. It doesn't really say here that it's similar to that. It just looks a little bit like that, to be honest. It is point and click, so I will assume that. It's easy to assume that. And maybe it's even better. Who knows? It will be very difficult to be better than those games, but who knows? So this one is the one I am anticipating the most. It's been a long time since I've had this on the wish list, to be honest, because this has been in development for a long time. But I will continue hoping for that. And then last but not least, I've played this on the channel as well, Whispering Memories. So I played the demo. It's not released yet. So this is a visual novel, but the story is really good, and I really enjoyed the characters. I mean, look at her. The perfect clickbait character. Amazing. So yeah, of course, visual novels are not for everyone. I liked it. I liked this one. I'm a little bit biased because I know the developer, but as far as visual novels go, which I'm not that big of a consumer, I did like Doki Doki. I did like this one. They are very similar. Let me know in the comments if you have other Portuguese games that you would like me to talk about, or even just mention them. And if you have any country in your mind that I should do next, I will do it. Maybe Spain, maybe France, maybe Hungary, I don't know. Let me know. I will try to keep it for the indie games, but I can also drop a little bit of AAA games. Let's imagine if I talk about Poland, it's inevitable I will talk about The Witcher. So yeah, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.